You said when you moved to Leeds, you didn't feel the pressure, you were just happy to be there.
Yeah.
But this time around, you're going back to England, and it was a joint British transfer record at the time, £15 million. It was Alan Shearer who had the record initially. Now you must have felt a bit of pressure at this point.
Yeah, and a bit of pressure. No, I felt big pressure. That was the really big pressure that I felt. You know, when I went from Boavista to Leeds, I didn't know what to expect. In a way, when I went from Leeds to Atletico, yeah, I had a bit of pressure. But when I went from Atletico to Chelsea, because I left also England, I left with a lot of trouble with Leeds. I had to ask for transfer and stuff. The press was on my back.
They gave you a flattering nickname.
Yeah, they gave me a really bad nickname. I was on the I was the villain, and all that kind of stuff. You know, so to come back for that amount of money, and had to do. I had to hit it running straight away. Yeah, I felt the pressure, and I felt people looking at me, people seeing what will happen. And then also Chelsea bought Casaraghi. He got injured, had to stop playing. Chris Sutton didn't work out. So now I'm coming in. I had to work out.
Do you wish you had stayed on at Chelsea and played under Jose Mourinho? I mean, did you even have one training session with him?
I had no training session with him, not one. And that well, it was not my regret, because it was not really my decision. It was, they said, we're going to move you on, you know. So, but I would have loved to have one more year. Mourinho later on has said that he made a mistake and should not have let me go. But yeah, I would have loved to have at least one more year and play under him and won the league and have that behind me. You know, I definitely think that I would have had a lot of play time, you know, and I would have loved to have played with Drogba and Eider, you know, in that team.
It's just funny because...
Was it meant to be?
Yeah, well, I look back and I might be wrong here, but I think you scored more goals than Drogba in that season. At a different club, obviously.
Yeah. I played well. I went to Middlesbrough and we played well. You know, we did well. We got the highest position ever for Middlesbrough. And I think that's why Mourinho said I should have kept Jimmy for at least one more year. You know, and I would have loved to have stayed, but I never had a conversation with Mourinho. You know, so.